Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 7. This is our second lesson focusing on the bass clef and reading notes C, B, and A. Before we start, we are going to read our story, Meet the Clefs, because even though we've heard it several times now, it doesn't hurt to go over the differences between the bass and the treble clef. Here we go. Meet the Clefs, written by Brett Siegel, illustrated by Anna Nash. I'm going to move my friends over so you can see them a little bit more. There you go. This is a story about a brother and a sister who live together in a big house. Bass clef and treble clef. They are very similar, but they are also very different. Bass lives downstairs. Treble lives upstairs. Bass is left-handed. When he does things like draw or paint, he uses his left hand. Go ahead, put your left hand on. Put it on top of bass so that you can remember which is your left hand. We said when we play notes on the bass clef on the keyboard, we're using our left hand. Treble is right-handed. She uses her right hand to do things like write and throw a ball. Put your right hand on top of treble so that you can remember if you see notes on the treble clef, you are using your right hand when you are playing the keyboard. Bass likes the color yellow. He only eats yellow food like bananas, lemons, and corn. Treble loves the color red. She only eats red food such as cherries, strawberries, and raspberries. Bass and treble are both musicians. They sing and play many instruments. Bass plays low notes that sound like this. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Treble sings notes that are high like this. Ti, 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 ta, ta. Bass lives downstairs and treble lives upstairs, but there is one part of the house that they share. Middle C. Right? The floor in the middle, which they call middle C. They will sometimes meet in the middle to sing and play music. When they are done singing and playing at middle C, bass walks downstairs singing the alphabet backwards. C, B, A. Treble goes up the stairs and sings the alphabet forward. C, D, E. If you notice, with bass clef, my voice is getting lower for each note. C, B, A. For treble clef, my voice is getting higher. C, D, E. It's not an accident, it's on purpose. The two clefs live in different parts of the same home making music, both sounding equally talented and both sounding beautiful. Thanks for visiting. Come back soon. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at our 3 notes, C, B, and A. I already have up our special line that belongs to C. Remember, C is not on one of the lines for bass clef. Bass clef has 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The line for middle C is its own special line. It doesn't belong to bass clef. Let's put our quarter note, the head of our quarter note, on C. So you have to realize it has to be the head. If I did this and the stem was touching, that's not C. It doesn't matter that the stem is touching. It matters where the head is. So if the head is down here, that's not middle C. The head has to be on the line. That's middle C, okay? B is right above that line. Let's put our notes for B. There's no line going through the head of B. The line is underneath the head. And then A is on that top line. You can see that the line is going through the head of the note. So here we go. I am going to do 5 notes, and you will have 5 opportunities to guess what the notes are and to be music detectives and use this as your guide to help you. Here we go. Our first note. What is it? If you said C, you are correct. Our second note. What is it? Look at it, it has a line going through it. Which of our notes is on the top line of the bass clef? If you said A, you are correct. Look at that note. What note is that? Use your information to figure it out. If you said C, you are correct. Look at this note. Ask yourself, is there a line going through the head of the note? Use your clues to figure it out. What note is this? If you said A, you are correct. Look, here's our last note. Use our information here. What note is this? If you said B, you are correct. Good job. Let's move on to our activities.